Well, hello, it's Anthony Magnabosco here, and if you've been watching my channel, you may have been noticing that I've been slowly updating the thumbnails that are associated with my videos, and it occurred to me that that might be something you might be interested in watching me do. So I'm going to update the thumbnails of two videos on my channel. One is my talk with Ian, and another is my talk with Hannah. I've just pulled these randomly. They occurred on the same day I noticed, and I'm really grateful that I am recording the date recorded metadata in the video description. That makes it really easy when it comes time to looking for the raw footage on my hard drive. There's my folder with all my thumbs. Let's see, do I have another folder here? I think so. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go to December. Was it 9th? I think so. So yeah, here's all the files that I used. Here's the raw GoPro footage. If you have a GoPro, you kind of know what those look like. It looks like I was also capturing some of the live stream comments here. That's what this stuff is. These are all my projects associated with PowerDirector, which is what I use to make the footage. Let's just go ahead. I don't know which one it is, so I'm going to just open these up. Let's see. This is just.
I guess I identify myself.
Here. So 100%.
I'm looking for the file that has the footage with Ian in it.
I have a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel?
Yep.
Yeah.
They usually to get the class.
It is kind of funny looking at these videos.
I've been telling a few people that I'm going to be speaking at your group. Doubting confidence.
This is 8%. Let's see here. What's this file? It could be kind of a trip to look at these.
Do you think attacking their belief?
That's not it. How about this one?
More confident that the God exists?
Yes.
Start unwilling to say.
It's a chemistry final.
Oh, there he is. This is the clip that I want.
Okay.
It was a short talk with Ian. Yeah, look at that. It's over already. It didn't even take up this entire video clip.
Think about it throughout the rest of my day, so that way I have better answers.
Did I have another talk after that?
Spelling of it?
H-A-N-N-A-A.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
How did you concentrate?
So the video clip that I want to use is this one for sure. That one's has Ian and Hannah on it. And then the way GoPro works is this 304 extension. If I come here, this is probably the continuation of my talk with Hannah. So I'll drag that up there. I'm a little curious what's on this one. I'm going to go ahead and double click this one.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Where are you heading off to?
To go eat at the cafe.
Oh, how's it exist on a scale from 0 to 100?
So I didn't
How do you
upload this
know,
one
Carla,
for some reason.
That, right. It might be
Respecting the choices of what they choose to believe in.
different.
Okay. I guess I never uploaded that one. I don't know who that is. All right, so I think we're done with that folder. We can go ahead and minimize that. Here's our video with Ian. I think we can minimize that as well. So this is the workspace that I'm going to be working in. This is the video clip with Ian, I think, and partially with Anna. There's the start of my talk with Ian. I'll go ahead and just kill this footage here. I'm just kind of narrowing it down, and then it looks like the talk ends there. I'm noticing that for some reason it looks like I filmed this in 1440 rather than 720. If I was filming in 720 wide, I think that I really don't remember standing that much far away, that far away from him, but it looks like we are standing quite far, and I think that's because of my camera. So I think this was one of those rare instances where I was recording in a higher resolution. Not intentionally. I really like filming in 720 wide on my GoPro with the maximum, not the maximum number of frames per second. I usually go 60 frames per second. 120 frames per second on my GoPro tends to overheat it, it seems. What I'm doing now is just looking for something, some sort of moment where he's doing something other than just standing there. I've been lately trading off the more reflective poses for pictures of people. Oh, there's a nice reflective pose. If Ian Oh, there's some good ones there too. If Ian was smiling really or laughing, something like that, like a really big smile or laughing, I would probably use that these days, because the purpose of the thumbnail is to get a person to click on the video. And even though I love the reflective poses, I think if I was given the choice, I'd switch and I'd go to more of a smiling face, because I think that will get more people to watch the videos. That's my hypothesis. I don't have any evidence of that. But every once in a while, I encounter a video like this where he doesn't look to be smiling, and the only thing that I might be able to use is a reflective pose like he's doing there. I'm not worried about his friend being in the shot. That will definitely get cropped out. It looks like there's plenty of space to the left of Ian here. Look at that. Oh, look at that pose. Look at that. That's awesome. He's giving a really good... I really like that one right there. So I'm going to just go ahead and split that. I'm going to just quickly go through the video here and see if there's any other moments where he does something reflective or smile. From what I remember, this was a very short talk. I think it was 6 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything good here. So I think I'm going to go... Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. Look at that. Forgive me while I focus here. I really like that. And if you notice on my thumbnails, so I'm going to just use this cursor for now, but I usually have a word 1, word 2, and word 3 over here in this white space. Sometimes the video ends like it crops here, and I just reverse the image, and I can put the letters over here. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. I flip the image, and then I have this white space, this dead space to use for the lettering. But notice how he's looking in this direction. That's great, because I'll put the words over there. So I think that's going to be the one that I use, unless something else jumps out at me. Yeah, that's a good one right there. So let's just go ahead and split this clip. We're going to go ahead and take this one out. Jump over here. I have sort of a prepared template for most of this. You can see line 1, line 2, line 3. I've got the word street epistemology, and then my little handle over here. Let's go ahead and we can enhance this video just a bit. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's go ahead and we'll crop this first, and then we can enhance the video. All right. I realize that I'm losing resolution when I do this, even though it looks like I filmed in 14:4. By zooming in, I'm going to definitely lose some resolution on this individual's face. Understanding how I build these thumbs will influence the way that I film people in public. So I'm envisioning when I go out again, I'll look for opportunities where they might be laughing or smiling, and then turning my body in a way that has enough space to the left of them, probably, so that I can make for a good video. So it's kind of funny how when you go through the process of making these things, how it can actually change the way that you record folks in the field when you understand all the nuts and bolts and how to try to get like an optimal thumbnail here. I'm going to zoom just a little bit more. Boy, we're going to totally lose some resolution on this guy. Let's go with that. Let's just do that for now. Let's see how these words look. I think the name of his video was An Abrupt Departure. So let's go ahead and put those words in. computer's a little laggy, probably because I'm recording 2 videos. I'm doing a screen capture as well as recording my mug. So it's a little laggy here. It's not usually this slow. So I apologize. I don't really like how he's cropped there. I think I'm going to go back to look at these clips. Come on. I'm going to grab that one. I kind of like how the light is over his shoulder. Okay, I think this is going to be the one. We'll see. Let's recrop that. Yeah, the way that that light is hitting him is really cool. Look at that big bright light and this beam. I fucking love that. Okay, I'm glad I found this one. Alright, let's go ahead and come on, baby. I'm noticing also we have this nice little green pole. This is a thumbnail. This is like a thumbnail of what the crop will look like. A little preview, I mean. And it just so happens that we have this nice green pole, or this little, I don't know what you call this thing, little signage. And that will really look good against the letters that will be there. So I think, let's go for that for now. Ooh, I like that. One thing that I could do also is I could disable the fisheye effect that's happening. Let's go ahead. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's just see what it looks like. I think that's under here, action camera, lens correction. This was a GoPro 3, if I remember right, back then. Did you notice how that got straightened out right there? I think I can even go more on that. So now the bend of that pole is completely gone. Oh, it looks like I have to recrop it. I don't normally get too weirded out about the GoPro fisheye distortion, but I think in this instance, because I'm going to be going with that sign, that green part, it might be nicer to have that straight. So I'll go ahead and just leave it at that. Let's recrop this. I think the act of disabling the fisheye has it killed my crop, so I just have to recrop this thing. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. Not happy with that. I think I see what's happening here is that when you're cropping, it shows you the image without the adjustment, so it could be a little bit confusing. Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to disable that stupid thing. I'm going to disable the lens correction change that I made. We'll go back to what we had. All right. Thank you for disabling. Thank you for removing my crop again. Okay. that's pretty good. Okay, now what we can do is we can enhance the video. We can adjust the color. I like this little shadow button for making it brighter. I really like how the white letters are contrasted against the green of this pole. I think I'm going to just do a slight more crop, or just a little bit more. I really like the thoughtful pose that he's holding there too. It's pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's see if we can brighten it up just a little bit more. It's almost too bright. Give it a little vibrancy. That one looks pretty good. I like that. Go ahead and save this in one. Okay. We'll come over here to the video. Custom thumbnail. There it is. Save changes. I like that. Let's come over here and we'll do Hannah's, the other one. I think I have a couple of Hannah's. Next clip is with Hannah. The talk with Hannah, it looks like, spans 2 different video clips, so let's just see, is there anything here that we can use? There's a nice one of her smiling. That's a really nice one. So I'll probably grab that one. That's a really good one of her smiling. Grab this clip. One thing that I'm noticing about the Hannah video is that it only has a 1-word title. I think I'm going to rename this. I might rename it just to be consistent with my 2 to 3 to 4 word titles. I don't know what that does to YouTube or the algorithm or whatever, but she was obligated to believe in God. I have it as a tag, so that probably came up during the conversation. So I think I'm going to rename it Obligated to Believe. Let's go ahead and rename this. Come on. If I remember from this conversation, it turned out that she said that she wasn't obligated to believe. but this discussion, the topic of that being, being obligated to believe, did come up. So I think I'm okay using that as the title of this video. Come on. I noticed that this video also has, I think there's two versions. One is with chat bubbles and one is without. So I have a little thing down here. I've got this little green thing where we can tick this box and the words will show up, and we can show, instead of bonus footage, I'll say something like with live chat or something. I think that's what I was using for the other videos. So you'll notice that she's facing the wrong way. And if I reverse, I could actually reverse this clip. We could flip it. There we go. I did this for almost all of my videos. The Ian one just worked out that there was space to the left of him as I'm looking at the screen. And so let's go ahead and crop this. This is where it gets a little confusing, because when you crop it, you're cropping it as if the video wasn't flipped. So you'll see what I mean here in a second. Oh, that's a really good one. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. There's a nice little border here around her arm. All right, like we got her whole body in there. We've got this nice and centered. It looks really good. And next thing we can do is brighten this up a little bit. We'll enhance the video. Come on. We can adjust the color. I like using this little shadow button. That brightens it up quite a bit. We can go even more. Oh, that looks great. And we'll hit it with a little bit more bright. Nice, bright, cheery. Look at that. Ah, looks really good. Now I have to look at another video where the word chat bubbles came up, I think. Sorry, Hannah. We're going to leave. We won't save that. Oh, it was with the video that I did with Lauren. I'm thinking now. Here we go. What did I call this? Oh, it said with live chat. Yeah, that's what I did on hers. Okay, let's go back here. I try to keep things consistent between the videos, if possible. All right, so there we go. So one is going to be with live chat, and the other one this won't be showing. But that's a good one. Look at that nice big smile. That's on this thumbnail. That's perfect. If I remember on this talk, there are some really good, thoughtful moments. But when it comes to the thumbnail, I'm opting more towards smiling faces rather than thinkers poses with live chat. Okay, that looks great. I always do this. I start second guessing myself. Well, maybe there was a better image on the footage. Now I realize that I'm not looking at the whole. I've got another. It's this one here, right? Let's see. We could skim it real quick. Things really get serious in this talk, so I think the rest of this footage is probably her being more serious and not smiling. There's Cher leaving. She was really cool. All right, now I think we're good. I think we've got the clip that we need. Now it's time to save it. 2 with live chat. And then I just disable these words. Save it. Okay. We're here. So this is the video with the bubbles. It looks like we got the chat bubbles here. I thought about adding the chat bubbles to the thumbnails on these instances, but it kind of crowds the thumbnail out and it doesn't really add a lot of value, I think. So we are renaming this video Obligated to Believe, and then we are replacing this image with this one. Looks good. Hit save. We'll hit back on the browser, and then there's the other video of Hannah, which is this one. I think of this, let's see, that one right there. Double check the spelling, that's the right thumbnail, save changes. Okay, so we've just created and updated the thumbnails of 2 videos from 2015. And that took a while. It takes some time to find the videos, it takes some time to edit them up, but it's worth it. And I think, you know, going with a consistent look with the smiling faces, when you end up looking at these videos on an iPad or a phone or something, you know, if you go to the channel, they end up looking incredible, when they all match like this. So this is a time-consuming process, but I think in the end worth it. Thank you very much for watching, and that's how I make thumbnails.